Anyway, so when's that comic book coming out, Vito?
That was like kind of like more like an art There was like a theoretical kind of thing. It was like a thought experiment.
I read it. I've seen it now.
So in a way, it's almost Well, you already got it then, so we're good.
I gotta say, was it Mint Salad released your comic book against your will? Is that what happened?
She put out like an old like rough draft of it.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Well, I hope that was rough.
The actual comic.
I hope it was rough because it does need some more work. You do need to put in some more effort onto it. But I got to say.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about that.
Give me a critique. No, what do you mean? Do you like it or not?
It's not terrible, but you cannot be making fun of Eric July's comic books.
In what aspect of Eric July's comic books can I not make fun of?
Layouts, art. Mostly layout. The art is okay. Maybe this is just my own personal taste. I believe that most of the characters in your comic book, Super Killer, which I saw because a retarded girl leaked your comic book because you made her mad, which is very funny, and I'm actually on her side about that and nothing else because she is a piss whore. What was I saying? Oh, I believe that the character designs.
She got peed on?
She got peed on. I believe that the character designs are like proportionally retarded. Like your main character, Super Killer is his name, I think.
Yeah.
He's like, he doesn't, there's something off about him. Like his arms are too short and his body's too wide. There's something I can tell whoever you've got drawing it. Who's the artist?
His name's Keter LeBeau.
I can tell. Mexican. Ugh. That might be part of the problem. All right, well, let's build the wall and see if the
real problem is that like I get a lot of like weird different critiques, and a lot of it comes down to personal preference. But I don't look at that comic. I don't go look at that comic and go, "Oh my god, what a disaster!"
It's not a disaster. It's not a disaster. It needs polishing.
It is an indie. Well, it is an indie comic. That's not like to excuse everything, but like I did purposely seek out, not a guy who's like an established like comic artist. I was like, I kind of wanted to have that like, I don't know, indie feel to it.
They're telling me to. They're telling me to kick you.
Maybe the proportions are.
They're telling me to kick you off the stream, Vito. And I don't know if I can disagree.
Well, I'm just genuinely interested in like people go like, "Oh, this comic's like such a disaster," and I go, I don't know, man. It seems pretty good to me.
Listen, I'm saying this.
I'm pretty happy about it.
I'm saying this not as a troll, but as an artist. It's not the worst. It does need polishing, and I'll tell you the writing is a little clunky in some parts where I'm a smart guy and I couldn't follow along. And then there's also the problem, like the layouts are a little clunky.
I wish you'd sent me some notes. I mean,
the layouts are a little clunky, but listen, it doesn't matter. The thing's never coming out, so who cares? All right. Anyway,
the layouts. That's how they get you.
The layouts. So are you saying that things are not laid out, that there's not a certain rhythm to comic books where you have to figure out the order of the panels?
I know. I just wish you had like an example of like what layout. Like
it's been like fucking 2 months or something since I looked at this thing. I know,
but you read it and it clearly stuck in your mind. You're like, oh, this layout's throwing me. I would think you would be like, well, right here,
sucks. It does suck. Page. Actually, the more I think about it, the worse it is.